Okay, we're rolling.
Oh, thanks to Carlton Draught Brewery, Fresh 5AA's Pub of the Week. Burnsy, your finger is on the lens, don't worry about that. We are here at the Highway Hotel, Anzac Highway. Chris McDermott and Danny Petroza joining us today. We are excited to have the great man here on a bike.
We are very excited. We'll talk about his bike in a minute. We'll get him on his bike. The Highway, I was here as a youngster about 30 years ago, and fair to say it's changed a lot. It's changed a lot.
It has. Very nice. Over to you, Daryl Beattie. What are you looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to a great schnitzel in what I consider is one of the best pubs in Adelaide.
A little bit more of Tony Symonds. He featured 9 minutes and 49 minutes of Simo last week. Maybe the 10-minute barrier. And just over there, little stone's throw, a Sean Wren left foot, check side punt perhaps, a Thirsty Camel, an award-winning Thirsty Camel, voted the best retail outlet, I think, in the country.
We'll get Jorge on his bike and have a look at that before we leave, but let's go and eat.
I'm not getting on my bike.
Normally it's all about the schnitzel, but today, have a look at the little kids menu here at the Highway. Dessert, the churro with caramel sauce. They're the long stick-like donut things you used to get at the 36s. I think you still do. If I finish my schnitzel, might have to try it.
Just hang on to that one. When your buzzer goes off, pick it up in the kitchen windows.
I'll give this to Daryl Beattie. Max Biaggi's going to sit this one out. Chris, here we are with the star of the Highway, and of course, Glenelg Hawthorn legend Tony Symonds, third pub in a row.
Is that the final episode?
I think it might be for Tony. The Highwaymen we are today. The Highway on Anzac Highway, cracking pub. You got a dance floor, you got the beer garden. Where would you like to start? Tell us about the gem that is the Highway.
Well, I think we should start about 30 years ago when Simo was here as a young man.
Oh, we can't. Hey, we can't talk about the old rumours. Well, the old rumours.
Well, speaking truth.
We're only talking truths here. But yeah, rumours out the back, grabber grannies as they call it, famous institution of this particular hotel.
What was your strike rate?
Well, only came
better
here
than
once.
Bradman, I heard.
Only came here once and basically ran away in the end because there was too much going on. I think I lasted an hour here and I bolted. All these old boilers coming up who would be a lot younger than we are now, Chris, unfortunately.
Of course. Tell us about the new Highway though, Tony.
The boilers. The new Highway, well, have a look. We spent a lot of money here making this hotel, turning this hotel into, I hate the word iconic, but it's overused these days, but I think that's what we've done. When we took the pub over, basically there was no customers. Most of them were either in jail or on their way to jail.
Just stopping on the way through.
On some sort of probation where they couldn't come to hotels. So we basically took it over. It was very quiet around here at the time, and we've been able to turn it into a destination hotel, we call it, Chris, where it's the sort of venue you'd like to come to now and perhaps spend the whole evening here.
Little beer garden out there that's very much in Tony Symonds' vogue. A place you would have spent a lot of time.
Well, I hang around there. Fridays is my afternoon, Chris. I like to get out there and meet and greet the locals as they come in. A couple of cold Carlton Draughts, brewery fresh, I think we call it, Damo.
Yeah, that's right, mate.
And talk to some of the locals as they come in. We get business people after work. Saturday afternoons we get a bit of a sporty crowd in here to watch the TV, and it moves forward from there into Saturday evening and Sunday afternoon.
Swing a cat and you'll hit about 5 hot chicks here. Let's go and have a look with Luca Capriossi. Always very exciting to have a look at the schnitzel, Chris. First thing you notice, big plate.
Huge plate.
Big plate, big schnitzel, good chips. Schnitzel on top of the chips, but it's only me because there's nothing else.
Not all of it, but only on half.
Yeah, I know.
See, I reckon you've been teased. I do believe mine host Tony Symonds snuck behind, spoke to the chef and said, set it up beautifully for you, and almost centimetre perfect.
Yours looks great. Got the nice salad there with the cherry tomatoes.
I love the half tomato.
Damien from Carlton, his is looking good. He's got the Nicky Hayden over here. He's got the schnitzel. The great Tony Symonds, and of course Burnsy. Let's rip in. I don't want to pump myself up, Chris. You know I'm not like that. But I just called me the West Coast Eagles because I'm hitting form at the right time of the season. Another clean plate for me.
Is that back to back?
I think it is back to back for the first time this year. It's the Tony Symonds schnitzel, delicious, very, very nice. Clean plate for you, very impressive. Damien, of course, has left the red onions because it gives him like a nervous twitch, which is very embarrassing. So he's left the red onion. Kevin Schwantz over here has just polished off his very nicely.
Lovely. Good.
And mine host?
Good.
The great Tony Symonds. How was your own schnitzel, Tony?
Well, Excellent. Just funny one about the Red Onion. Last time I'd heard that mentioned, it was a nightclub in Los Angeles where we spent 4 or 5 nights in a row at, Chris.
The Red Onion.
The Red Onion.
I know where that is. It's,
23 years ago, Tone.
And I ran into a bloke only 1 week ago here who said, I have had a drink before at the Red Onion in Los Angeles. Can you believe that? Hadn't seen him since.
Do we have a story about the Red Onion too, about one of our friends?
I did.
They brought back a girl from the Red Onion?
Yeah.
Is that the place that a certain friend of ours brought back a girl?
Well, there's a few stories. One of them pertains to a taxi ride that I think you and I may have had.
Yes, yeah.
I think we hesitated. Well, we said to the guy, perhaps don't make any more left-hand turns. Perhaps make a right-hand turn. Eventually we'll get there.
Well, 3 left-hand turns is pretty well more than a U-turn. You're back to where you started from.
4 of them's a square.
Correct. Somebody was leading somebody astray.
Anyway, that's off the track.
Nice schnitzel.
Terrific schnitzel. Didn't like the lemon.
Have you ever got the toolbox? You know, the one from Police Academy? Have you got that? No. Alright, let's have a look around the highway, folks. Circa 1986, Chris McDermott on the dance floor. How good is the dance floor?
Me and the Madison or the bus stop?
This is one of the great things of the highway. You might need to change that light.
Sorry, mate.
Can you change that light?
Yeah. What's going on?
If I put your visa card up there.
We couldn't find a spelling mistake when we found the floor in it.
I think this section is sponsored by Visa.
A lot of people dance at the highway.
Yep.
Spared no expense.
Some nights you can get anything up to 8 or 10 people on this dance floor.
One of the great things Chris loves is his iPhone. He's got Angry Birds on there 9 times. You've got an app for the highway.
We have got an app. Unfortunately, I still think typewriters and calculators are technological. Too technological for me.
It's too big a word too for me.
Don't worry about that. Look in the iTunes for
the highway app. Yeah.
A couple of big things come out the highway, the Melbourne Cup lunch, and outside in the beer garden, footy finals will be huge.
Yep. When the sun's out, we're chock-a-block here. If it rains, hurts us a fraction. But apparently it's going to be very mild over the next month or 2. And Melbourne Cup is a massive day here, probably our biggest day of the year, Chris.
Got a tip for us yet?
Well, be nice to your mother. Cut that out.
Who even does that?
Ugly Dave Grove, as you know. Well, I think you want to get on. So you think it will probably run in the Carlton Cup or the Cox Plate. The Barton Cummings, formerly trained horse, coming back. Follow it with pride.
That's enough from you?
Okay.
That's enough from me.
That's enough for me.
Leith, get back in here. Rub it up.
All thanks to Carlton Draught Brewery, Fresh 5 Double Ace Pub of the Week. Write your comments below. We will see you next week.
And if you want more of Tony Symonds, join you on Facebook and ask for Simon to come back to the casino for the final countdown.
Buy the iPhone app. Is it free or is it paid?
It's free.
Beautiful. The App Store. We're going to go because Valentino Rossi here has got to get on his bike.
I don't care where you go the next couple of weeks, I'm just going to keep turning up.
See you folks.